Hi. So, if you're not a classical musician, even if you are a classical musician, some when they hear Bach Bach's music, they think about something old, ancient, even. And does someone actually listens to his music? So we do, and maybe we could tell you what we think about his music as listeners and not as an, I don't know, music history teachers. Yes, I think we will just go straight to the point.
As players too.
Yes. So if you, I think you can even hear it. But when you hear classical music, Bach's music, you feel this kind of structure, yet it has no limits, no barriers. So when I kind of feel uneasy or kind of I feel like an inner chaos, when I put Bach's music, I feel that his structured music gives my inner chaos a structure, especially fugues or even minuet in E minor. This kind of music, I don't use it to focus like many advise, but would rather just to feel this kind of, it feels not safe, and not even comforting. It just is. The second thing I respect him for is that, that he had a lot of, maybe not a lot of, but he had the students, and when they don't quote me also, because I wasn't holding a candle. When they asked how does he write such a good music, he answered, I worked hard. Anyone who works this hard will do the same. So he didn't made an idol out of himself, even though he became one for many. Despite him writing for the church, and what was ordered, though he could once come and just without any preparation he could just sit and play like out of his head, because that's not even by heart. So he could have nothing, and then he would just come and he just sits and plays like he didn't need it to prepare. If it came to works that he felt that he needed or wanted to write, it was more about what he felt inside and not what world requested outside. I think it shows how actually rich was his inner world, and not just some legend that feels so far, because he truly was as human and he felt these human things just as any could.
For me, Bach is, when it comes to playing, Bach is kind of inner clarity. When I feel, when I play his music, I feel calm and grounded, like my mind resets and returns to something true. There are two moments that I want to share with you in the fugue at the first note. The second, here music, this music feels like question that slow grows as a moment of searching, a calm, a gentle awakening. What I love about Bach's music is this sense of order, this foundation. I don't really, I don't fully really understand how music works, but I can feel it. And at the same time, his music has so much soul, and it touches me in every period of life. I love that Bach didn't write music to become famous. He wrote it as devotion for people, for God. For him, it was an honor. I'm grateful to Bach for teaching me to find calm and clarity. Sometimes, when I feel tension or uncertainty, I return to his music. Through it, I feel something bigger, almost like touching something eternal.
For me, Bach is a composer. For me, Bach is a composer whose music combines mathematical precision and deep emotions. His works help to focus, calm, and inspire. I was struck by his ability to convey deep feelings through a seemingly simple musical language. In Bach, every motive expresses an emotion that you feel almost physically.
So that's why we choose to this kind of format instead of just telling who the Bach is, because I mean he's an idol in classical music. So there's a countless of videos about his biography and who he is and why his music is so great. But when it comes to listening, you don't really care about the structure, who wrote it, and so on. You only care about how it makes you feel. As you can see here, we all have different things and how we feel about Bach's music. So you could actually find your own. It doesn't have to be exactly like fuga or I don't know, Italian concert. It can be something simple as Menuet or Preludium or Sonata. Just something that could make you feel a bit better. I think that's it. It was short, but I think I enjoyed the idea that maybe you will discover something for your own in Bach's legacy. Also, um, this weather today also feels melancholical, so it kind of gives off with, Bach music would feel very good in this moment.
Yes.
I mean, I can't show you, but in the background it's all fog. I mean, it's December, but without snow, and it's forest, green forest on the background. So yes, I'm going to listen to Bach. No, I need to practice.
Me too.
Okay, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.